Hey guys, Six here, gonna be giving you Game 3 of the semifinals brackets A. Dogsi number 5 action coming at you right now between GGAzz, the red Protoss, facing off once again against TAEdge, the purple Zerg here on Shakur's Plateau. This is Game 3, so the series currently stands as 1-1. Each player able to take a game from the opponent, and yeah, Shakur's Plateau is a map that's recently been taken away from the 1 versus 1 map pool, so we may not be able to see as much of it as we would like. Zergs, I know, love this map just because it is very, very easy to take a natural expansion and then a third, and from there, once you get your third, it's actually very easy to just have enough momentum to be able to take your third and fourth and fifth. Protoss also do favor the early expand play on this map. That 6 warp gate push, very, very strong, or the double robo. You can always put a pylon here, as is doing currently, and just wall off with a couple of buildings and a zealot, possibly. Might need 3 buildings actually. But yeah, both players very content with this map. Not sure what kind of strategies we're going to see, whether we're going to see Az go for those Void Rays once again, or if we're going to see Edge go Baneling and be able to take away another game from Az. And oh, one thing I forgot to mention was that you are able to get the replays of the semifinals and the finals actually from SC2C, that's SEA, as the 13 pool goes down, SC2C.com. Dogsi has released a replay pack of the semis and the finals. There should also be news of possibly releasing the entire tournament. Not sure if he has enough time to do that, but we will see, as this probe is going to be delaying a hatchery. Not sure if Edge actually has the minerals to fund a hatchery at the moment. He does not. So this could be a misdirection play just with his drone right here. Beginnings of a gateway as well, just over halfway done, as well as the assimilator. And yeah, no sign of any sort of manor pylon to block the hatch, as we've seen as do so many times in his past games, sometimes even throwing down an additional manor gateway just to block that hatchery for a little bit longer. The spawning pool does finish, Queen's coming out, and 6 Zerglings are currently on the way. Yeah, actually Az does elect to put down this pylon here just to keep tabs on the movement of any sort of Zerg units, as well as any sort of second hatchery, and it looks like the probe will retreat to this Zeldonga watchtower. Now in these positions, this tower is so essential because you basically can see the fastest way that you can see any units incoming, is what I'm trying to say, if they do take the optimal route. And here we do have those 6 Zerglings going to be putting on some pressure, just getting up that second gateway and the core now to try and make a wall, testing the wall, and he does have a small gap here with the probe, going to put that also in hold position. And chrono boosting a gateway that only now has a zealot starting at it, so definitely a little bit of some panic building right there. This zealot should be able to hold, however the probe proves to be a weakness, and it does look like the Zerglings will be coming inside here. The zealot, it does get us surrounded by all of these Zerglings. It's going to be taking down only 2 before the other 4 survive. Some nice micro management there from TAEdge. Pulling back the weakened Zergling before it got completely annihilated. A second Zealot does come out. This one pylon is actually powering every single essential building to Az's base, as probes are being forced off the line. Going to completely wall up here with a second pylon. Not only will this assist in the defense, but also act as sort of insurance in case this pylon does go down for some unforeseen reason. 1 stalker being made, and gateway also being researched. Actually, he's supply capped, and it does look like those Zerglings from the initial tech will all go down to those probes. This Zealot is being caught out in the open. He needs to get his back to the wall just so that he can increase his livelihood that much longer, taking down only 2 or maybe 3 Zerglings before it dies. These Zerglings going to go to work on the gateway, or they should go in the pylon, but 2 stalkers going to be able to come out here before the pylon does get destroyed. This Zealot is now trapped inside, and the warp gate is not even halfway done. A second hatchery has gone down for TAEdge, however, going to be able to drone up, as the Protoss has completely been contained at the moment. He will be very, very safe to drone up for the time being. Roach Warren just over halfway done, as well as 2 extractors being made. I do not believe that Zergling speed has been researched at all. No, it hasn't, which makes those extractors sort of recent. And the probe is just going to go in here for a free scout, possibly, or it's very hard for Zerg to deny scouting unless you have your overlords in the proper position so that you can pick off these walkers before they even get to your base. But it does look like these 2 queens will be enough. Not going to be able to see this Roach Warren, so Az has no idea what's coming around the bend, although yeah, he might be able to guess where, because roaches are just a very, very strong reaction to this kind of wall off expand. Nexus has gone down as well for as well as a Stargate. So we should probably be seeing some Void Rays, I would guess. Az hasn't really been a fan of the Phoenix in this matchup from the other games that I've watched of him during the tournament. So we should be seeing some Void Rays. Would be very, very strong on this map, especially these positions, just because you can charge up on these rocks, which are currently being taken down by Edge's Roaches, but you can charge up on these rocks and just immediately go straight to the main with a charged up Void Ray, which is always very, very convenient if you are the Protoss. And these rocks are definitely going to be going down, and these Roaches will be waltzing all across here, across the upside down smiley face, and trying to take down these rocks. However, this pylon by Az, good pylon placement, will be able to spot, I would believe. Yeah, they'll spot the lower half of the arc as the Roaches attack the rocks. And he will be able to warp in time, I would believe. And we do have the first Void Ray on the way. Going to be main-arting some workers over here to the natural expansion just to keep his main minerals going for a bit of a longer time. And the rocks have gone down currently for Edge. And getting a spine crawler actually at the natural. Not sure why he's getting this spine crawler. You've got your opponent completely contained. Not sure why he's getting that. And it does look like these Roaches are going to be going to work on these rocks, and Az does certainly see this. If we could look at his vision, small gateway army, 2 stalkers, 2 sentries, a zealot, and a Void Ray. So they are going to be able to force field if they need to, and this Void Ray is definitely going to be able to pick up all of these Roaches. The Roaches really needed to do some damage before the Void Ray manages to kill them off, but Edge just calls game. Bit of an early game, I would believe, but however, it would take these Roaches just ages and ages to take down these rocks. And although, like, you could run all your Roaches back here and just put up a couple of Queens in the meantime, not really sure why he called game there. But yeah, that's it. That is the game. The series currently stands 2-1 in favor of GGAzz. So join me for game 4, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.